Sagandang
I can feel you everywhere, like a shadow, like a fever. Looking for a getaway, no escape, I'm going deeper. I can't fight my way out, I can't fix my broken heart. If you could only let me go, our love turned into a war. Not the start, I ain't coming back. If I win or lose, I don't even mind. Oh no, I don't mind. Set me free, let me follow the love. Trapped inside, I can't fight anymore. Let me breathe. Who was before? I'll be better alone.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Spirit series. Here we have Katars versus Drunkenfists and we have Hockey here on the line. So Hockey,
Hello, what's up everybody? I just came after casting an amazing set where you do play 40 Reason Night. You guys just won, so definitely feeling yourselves, and now you got a chance to watch some other teams play, which is gonna be nice. So thank you for thank you for having me. Usually I'm the one saying thank you for joining me, but thank you for having me. And yeah, I believe let's get these pre-interviews started here. We have Ramakino on the line. Ramakino, how are you doing?
Good evening, everyone. I'm doing fine for now. Let's see how the crew battle goes.
okay.
Let's-
So let me ask a question first. So how do you feel about the other team? Like, have you seen their players? Have you watched them play?
No, honestly, no. I didn't watch them because I had other things to do. But I know they are a pretty good team, like SJ, Pera, Pepe. They're all amazing players. But I'm confident in my team, especially in the crew battle part.
Oh, so confident on the crew battle part because you have like Duken, a Katars player. You have also another Katars
Easy.
player. Like the whole gimmick is Qatar, so I love to see it.
It could be.
Right, I have a little bit of question here today. So, your first battle, you guys lost to Dark Michael, if I'm correct, right? Was it Dark Michael? Yeah,
I think,
yeah,
yeah.
it was Dark Michael. So you guys lost against Dark Michael. So how has, after that loss, how have y'all kind of adjusted your lineups? Maybe you've strategized, like what's your strategy coming into this one like? How has your team lineup has changed, perhaps?
First thing, we put Jukan in once because he's a good player all around, but we decided to put him in once so we have a stronger crew battle. And second thing, me and Kai started practicing a lot more in twos, especially these 2 days ago. So I think we improved a lot more. We improved it a lot more. And that's it.
Nice. Alrighty. Is there anything you want to go ahead and shout out before we get into the cruise?
I want to say they are a bunch of pussies that don't want to do a pre-interview against me.
Oh,
They're too-
bro, relax, man. I think the other team is
Damn.
just a play instead of talking, so
Yeah, let's see.
All right.
Alrighty.
Thank you
Well, thank you
for staying here, and yeah, good luck, bro.
Thank you for having me.
Well, that was Ramakino. And yeah, I'm really excited to see the adjustments from Team Katars. We saw today, I mean, adjustments made from 40 Degrees a Night. You guys were able to beat Gunner Zone, which was really nice to see. So just getting back to this match, or getting back to this match, you know, you've actually casted already this team of Drunken Fists. And it's interesting to see now Katars here. They go against Drunkenfists, who, you know, have been running a pretty crazy team of SJ and Para. What are your predictions on this match? How this match is going to go?
I mean, I've seen both teams. I cast Katars on my channel, I think, and then I cast Drunkenfist on Spirit series. I mean, the Spirit channel. And I don't know, man. Like having Para in the 1v1. It's like kind of cheat code. Like you can see he beat Avalanche, probably like the best, like second best player here. And yeah, on the 2v2 side, I don't know, like they didn't play any time, but they just played 3 games and they won the 3 games. So it's kind of scary to see SJ and Para team.
Yeah. You know, there's only, thus far in the season, there's only 2 people that can say that they beat Avalanche, you know, the seed 1, that is, in a clean 1v1s, and that's Para and now yourself. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how, you know, after the red team, or, you know, just Drunken Fists, after they got the victory in the first battle, it's going to be interesting to see how they continue their momentum, if they do so, throughout the season. So we're waiting here for, to start up, and it seems like everything is ready. Looking at the lineups, we got Blue Fire, Jukin, and EC in for the Cruise. Blue team, that is going to be Katars. Team Katars running 2 Qatar legends and a you know, we have an outlier of that Sidra. And then we have Pepe, Ripley, and Dissident coming in for Team Drunken Fists. And yeah, I think this one's going to be a nice matchup to see. For the 2v2s, though, I'm really excited for that. SJ and Para once again lined up. So we're going to be getting some 2v2s action there in that sense. And for 2s, Kai and Ramakino, we heard that they've been practicing. Let's see how let's see how much practice they have been practicing. And let's see if their practice is working out for them, perhaps. So I'm looking forward to this one here. Let's get straight into the game of 1, Small World's End.
Yeah, I mean, practice, I said that on the first game we had, I said I practiced with Jogo and it didn't go that well, so we don't know how it's gonna go. But yeah, game number 1 of the crew battle. So this is a best of 3, and we see Pepe first versus Blue Fire. So all teammates, I think, they're gonna fight each other, because both of them were at my team, if I remember right. But yeah, we can see Blue Fire with the blasters. Like, blasters are really OP, man. I just played blasters. I thought I was gonna play bad with blasters, but I don't know, he just plays by himself. So Blue Fire just on the lead right now. Pepe is trying to struggle to get back on the stage, and it's on red right now. And Blue Fire is still like orange.
Yeah, not a great start here for Pepe. Pepe is going to be losing his first stock already. Pepe going down to his last stock here for this game number 1. Has to lock in against Blue Fire. I believe Blue Fire, this is his first matchup. He wasn't able to play in the first round. I could be mistaken. I do have to check that back. But nonetheless, I mean, he's putting up a good show against Pepe. With the blasters, definitely creating some chaos on the stage. But Pepe, looking to answer back, gets for the Rafia. Does get the Sair, but misses the initial follow-up. So at least, you know, he was able to clean off that stock, keep things neck and neck, keep things even. And yeah, I'm really worried about the red team here, because, you know, you got Jukin who, wait, Grandpa, wait, hold up. Oh, that worry might have went away if Pepe was able to take that stock. But yeah, I'm worried for the red team here, because, you know, you got Jukin, EC. EC, we saw they played in the 1v1 tiebreaker against Deimos for the first battles. Jukin, he's playing in the 1v1 tiebreakers here for their battles. So it seems honestly that they're focusing on the crew battles a lot, putting 2 of their strong hitters in there. And, you know, you have a team that has been practicing, such as Kai and Ramakino, a team that has maybe been hitting the lab as of lately. So I'm really worried here for the red team to see, you know, how they perform against the blue team here. So I think the blue team is going to give them a run for their money. But at the moment here, Doble, it seems like the red team is actually going to be the one starting off for the lead. And now EC going to be coming in, has to clean up against Pepe.
Yeah, I mean, EC went. Wait, no, EC didn't go for that. I mean, Easy is still a really good player, but I don't know why Pepe's played so good today. He haven't played like that in my team. It's kind of weird to say it. But Pepe is doing crazy good right now, and you can see like he's doing a lot of combos with those gauntlets, and the downers are getting really, really strong. Wait, N6 misses. Downer again. Recovery. Doesn't KO. Small map and doesn't kill. Wait. Can Pepe get the stock and get a lead here? Nares. Doesn't KO still. Misses the stomp. Oh, it doesn't KO as well with cannon. Wait. This is not finding the KO here. Downlight Nair, and that's it now. So now we're even on stocks, but the damage difference is really big. And I don't know how it's gonna go for blue team, because they have Yuken at last, but having that much big lead doesn't mean you're gonna win it. And you can see Dila recovery KOs right now, and red team on the lead with a, I'm gonna say it, a worse crew battle team than Katars.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely interesting to see that they have a lead now, and now Ripley going to be coming in on their first stock here, and it's now up to EC to tie things up. He has to take out this first stock here from Ripley very quickly. It's really interesting that we see the red team is going toe-to-toe now with the blue team. You know, you got two heavy hitters. You know, oh, nice grab out of the EC is going to quickly tie things up in the stock department. Damage department, only 45 damage of a lead coming in from Ripley here, but that can definitely be turned soon here. But like you said, you know, it's not about a worse team. Just looking at stats wise, you know, the two heavy hitters for the red team is SJ and Para, and they've been playing in the twos. And to see the red team put up a performance like this against two of the, well, actually Jukin hasn't played yet, but against EC, who has been a guy that they've trusted to close out for them. And hold up, Downsy does come out. Now we're getting some time with Jukin here, but to see the red team go this even with the blue team, it's definitely a little concerning from them.
Yeah, I mean, you can see right now the lead is not that big, because you can get a fast KO with that legend, but still, like, damage is damage, and Duken is already behind, so it's gonna be hard. Like, it happened to me when I was playing on the crew battle side. Like, I couldn't do a lot because the damage was so bad, and Avalanche just get me one hit and couldn't kill him once. Oh my god, the N6 doesn't KO, but the combos on this guy is crazy. Wait. Oh, he misses the side stick punish. You can. Finds the weapon. Oh, nurse. Okay. Tries to find down sick. Gets hit. Ooh, wait. Sidelight. Side stick misses. And the Yana is not finding anything to KO, and recovery KOs now. So we have Dissident now versus Yuken. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Like, Dissident is like low level, but still, he can do like crazy things. And if Yuken doesn't watch out, he's gonna get KO here fast. And let's see what is Dissident doing. He's just running away, not getting any hits here. Yuken. Oh, gets hit by the dancing attack with KO. And now the lead on red team. Dissident can get the biggest upset here ever.
Yeah, this would be an insane start here for the red team. I mean, I don't think when you put someone like Para and exchanges, when you put, I mean, your seed one, your team, your group one and your group two in the 2v2s, I mean, it's clear as day that you focus on the twos here. But this would be an amazing performance to see Dissident, Pepe, and Ripley pull up an upset of the century, it seems like, and take out the blue team here, taking game number one. This is only game one, folks. It's a best of three, of course, but it would be a massive way to start this off, and Jukin gonna shut it down instantly. Nice recovery, does get the knockup, but the damage is already there. 93 damage right now. If Dissident keeps up the momentum, if he keeps up his pace, he is set to take this game, and that would be a massive start for this crew battles, a massive start to this series battle overall. And oh my god, wait, he gets the Seer, disarms him, go for the ground pound, nobody home, but he was looking for the reversal. Jukin gets Sandlight, weapon throw, nobody home. Dissident only 11 damage on his last stock. But Jukin, 153. Can he close it out? Can Dissident close it out? The weapon throw, the Endlight, the N-Sig, nobody home. Down Sig, nobody home again, but the Dare turnaround, recovery, Dare, ground pound in deep. Can he get the knockout? Recovery, weapon throw. Looking for the Seer, Dissident, not nobody gets the Seer. Oh my goodness, Logo. Jukin.
Just one stick away. This is just one stick. Please, one side stick. Side stick misses, no way! Recovery doesn't KO. Wait. This? still alive. You can spear. Misses the side stick here. And Sig misses as well.
Oh, you know Dissident is. I mean,
There
he's.
goes
Oh,
Chaos! Doesn't KO still!
he has the lead. He has the lead right now, and they're going on. Oh
my god! He's done it!
195 damage is able to claim game 1 of the cruise. What?
Oh
Wait. To start off,
God.
and Jukin instantly locks in first. He says, you know what? There's no more playing around. And I really think, looking at that game, the reason why the red team was so successful is because of the lead that Pepe was able to get them at the start. And they just went even with the other members. And now I wonder, how does the blue team now adjust? Because they have to win 2 games in a row. And the red team starts off this crew battles best of 3, 1-0.
That was crazy, man. I was like, just hearing your commentary and looking at Dissident just missing everything. And then he didn't die on delay recovery, 190 damage on the small map. I just don't know. I don't know, man. Like, how does he do it?
Yeah, that definitely has some, you gotta have some composure, of course, but it's amazing to see that Dissident was able to clutch up at the end there and able to get that victory. That was amazing to start off this cruise, and I'm really looking forward to seeing now how does the blue team adjust, how does the blue team now answer back, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it here. It seems like we are going to be having a lineup swap. Blue going Sandwich in the middle, EC going to be in the anchoring spot, and Juking. Their 1v1 tiebreaker here lined up today. Their group 1 member is going to be starting off against Pepe.
Yeah, it would be really bad if they lose this game, because if they lose, they're gonna have to win the 2v2 side versus SJ and Pera, and we don't want. Oh, I think they're gonna restart. Oh.
Okay, so yeah, it seems like the blue team is going to be resetting. Maybe some technical difficulties from some end.
Yeah, so I don't know. You can go in first. Oh, he has no stance. That's why they're resetting. Okay. You can go in first. It's kind of like a dice, because if you can dice really fast and not getting any like big stocks lead, it's gonna be hard for blue team to win it, because you can see like Pepe's doing really good, and if he takes like 1.5 stocks, let's say, this can probably get the KO, and then Ripley is doing really good with Diana, so maybe if Juken doesn't get 4 stocks at least, it's gonna be really hard to win. I don't know how you feel about that.
I'm really looking forward to now this swap, because it felt like, like I mentioned, with Pepe being that strong start, because I think didn't he get 3 stocks in the first game? I believe he did, right?
Yeah.
Or at least he set the red team up really strong in the first game. So now that we minimize, or quote unquote, or hopefully minimize this threat of Pepe, I feel like the red team isn't going to be more calm. The red team, because, I mean, that game over 1 it came down to a last-hit situation, folks. So we could have been in reality right now where the blue team won that, where Jukin was able to get the last knockout and was able to get the victory there. But that's not the reality that we're in. The reality is Dissident, Pepe, and Ripley, they're up 1 point up against the blue team. So I feel like now that we see this adjustment in the game number 2, I think Jukin, starting up first is going to kind of minimize that threat of Pepe. And we're going to have more of a, I think, if an even matchup, or it could be more one-sided for the blue team, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, right now Pepe took the weapon and it's going with the hammer. And this hammer of Pepe is not really bad, but the gauntlets are the big difference, what he makes it. And oh my god, Juken with the string there, and Pepe not dodging it, because it's really hard to dodge Katars. And it's kind of curious that 3-dex Queen is still really fast with the Katars. And highly important to punish those nairs and everything. Wait, Pepe and 6, that's the KO! And Juken loses their stock first!
That is a really interesting turn of events. If this could be, we looked at this one-sided. We looked at this where Jukin is going to be the equalizer to Pepe. But if he's not the equalizer, this could be devastating for the blue team. Because you have one of your strongest players, right? Your group 1. If he gets eliminated first, I mean, it's all up to EC and Blue now. It's all up to EC and Blue to clutch up for their team. And that would be a tall task ahead. Especially if Pepe is putting up a performance like this.
Oh my god!
He just drops Jukin on his head. Jukin didn't have any game. He just did 149 damage, and that's it. That's his stock. This just might be the red team's crew battle game here to win. If they win this, it's a 2-0. It's a 2-0, and we go to 2s. And with SJ and Para lined up for their 2v2s, we could be looking down the barrel of our first 2-0 of the season, folks. I don't want to predict it just as yet. There's still so many games left to be played, but it's looking devastating for the blue team, if I say so myself.
Yeah, I mean, Pepe's still on one stock left. And he just destroyed Juken so badly, like, is this Juken really, or is this another person? He just took Juken out, like, some alien took him. And oh my god, Pepe. If Pepe actually play and grind it, I would be kinda scared now, if I have to fight him. But oh my god, the clips! Pepe still on the lead, like, he just took 3 stocks and still going. We just see like Pepe be the best player of ones right now. Just get Pepe out of the 1v1. Just put Pepe for the clutch.
Yeah, Pepe is definitely a clutch factor here for this cruise. I mean, not only did he start off game number 1 with the upper hand, taking 3 stocks, but in his game number 2, he's doing the same. And he's not only satisfied with taking 3, he's looking to take a 4th. And against someone like EC, who's lined up to be their second best member. I mean, the guy that they depended on in the round 1 battles to go even against Deimos. I mean, he won a game 5 against Deimos. EC finally is able to take out Pepe. And it's 4 stocks here to 3. But no longer do they have Jukin in an anchoring spot. They got Blue Fire in the anchoring spot. And Blue Fire struggled against Pepe. He struggled to fight against Pepe. I am not that confident right now here in this game number 2 for the blue team. This is insane to say, but the red team might get a 2-0 victory here in the cruise.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they're giving the best time now for these players, but just, I don't know, like my old team is actually doing everything now? It feels kinda weird. Like, I don't know. I just, like, it was like 6 months ago, I think. Or how much time was since the season 1 happened?
It was a while ago. It was definitely a while ago. I think it was like maybe 1 or 2 months, I think.
Oh, 2 months. So in 2 months, they just changed all their gameplay. And they're just better now.
Yeah, and that's just, I mean, the progression of time. I mean, time progresses. I mean, you know, now that we see this today now, I mean, he's a little bit more locked in. He's, you know, he's getting, I mean, he's doing wonders for his team. You know, Pepe as well, too. Pepe is here, I mean, being an amazing starter for their team, racking up 3 stocks in each of the games, game 1 and game number 2. It just seems like, you know, they've been in the lab. They've been improving. They've been preparing for the battle. And, you know, they're just performing better. They're performing better than expected, I feel like. And that's just, it's amazing to see. It's amazing to see. And it once again goes to show that a team isn't comprised of one person. A team isn't comprised of just it comprises of 6 different individuals here in the Spirit Series. And if everyone does their part and even a little bit more, you could be getting upsets like this in the making, where it's 3 stocks to 2. The lead is still maintained and even extended even. And Blue Fire now has to take 3 stocks just for the blue team to stay alive and push us to the game number 3.
Yeah, I mean, Blue Fire still old Sono Seiko, so maybe he gets the buff as well to get it. But yeah, Dissident still like playing out of his mind right now. He's doing like as good as Pepe, so I don't know who would be the MVP here, but yeah, Pepe definitely is one of the MVPs. But Dissident, for his low rank that he's like, I think he's group 5 or group 6.
So I believe he is in the group 5 stage. So
yeah, so group 5 and he's doing all this work. Just look at him. But yeah, still, Blue Fire is gonna be on the 1v1 versus versus the Diana, and let's see how it's gonna go. Oh, the side sick. It's just 1 stock down. Maybe Blue Fire can still get a hope of claim for the blue team here. And let's see what weapon he's gonna get. I think he's gonna get Katars here, yeah. And I don't know if he's gonna do well versus the bow, and it's gonna be a hard matchup to see. But still, Blue Fire gonna find us reads. Nurse. Oh. I mean, Blue Fire doing a good job right now. Just taking his time.
Definitely taking his time, and that's what he's going to have to do here. He's going to have to play his cards right. He has to go through 2 stocks here. So he not only does he have to... Oh, did that end light drop? What? I think that was the first time I've seen. I think the end line just dropped. What? That was insane. But anyways, getting back to the action at hand. Bluefire has to take his time. He has to take his time, but he also has to sense the urgency as well too. You know, Ripley's building up damage just as much as you are building up damage, and you need to be doing double the amount of efforts, double the amount of damage, double the performance that Ripley's putting up right now. Blaster Zito here, another dealer recovery. So nice, he had to do it twice, and he gets a knockout. Ties up the stock by 120 damage. Only 80 amount of damage left. Can he close this one out for his team and bring this a 1-1 right now in the cruise?
I mean, he's only one down sick away for killing. You can see, like, I played with Diana, and the down six were, like, saving my ass with those KOs. But still, Bluefire, with those blasters, it might get the KO here. Because if he gets, like, 120 damage, maybe kill with delay recovery. Oh. Cider does miss. Wait, Enlight. N6 read? No, wait. Bluefire needs to get the KO here to stay alive here for the blue team. And the KOs! And that's it for the crew battle side. Drunkenfists going 1-0. And they're just doing the biggest miracle I ever seen.
Yeah, and this is really concerning now because not only did you lose the crew battles, but the way that you lose it and the people that you had, you know, and you lost that. I mean, Jukin, Easy, you know, two people that today Jukin is lined up for the 1v1 tiebreaker. Easy was lined up in the 1v1's tiebreaker for last battle against Deimos. To see them lose the cruise for Team Katars, it's a really concerning thing, and I'm worried. I'm worried about this 2v2s now because the way that SJ and Para were playing in that last battle, if they pull out the same performance here against Kai and Ramakino, I mean, there's only so much you can practice for. There's only so much you can improve, especially against these players that have been, I mean, veterans in the twos, man. These guys are 24, 2500 in twos. You can be, you know, practicing as much as you can. You need to be playing. Kai and Ramakino need to bring their A game to this 2v2s.
Yeah, I mean, Ramukino was talking earlier about the other team not going for the interview because they were scared. I don't know how he's feeling now. Because I think he would be now scared and shitting himself. Because going 1-0 down with the pressure you have and going for the 2v2 versus Pera and SJ, I don't know how you feel. But still, you can see like these picks are kind of meta. You can see the Barasa here, and we have 3 gauntlets, so still this is like a really good team comps.
Yeah, definitely interesting team competitions, and I'm looking forward to this game number 1 here. You know, once again, SJ running the Rayman, it's kind of his staple. It's kind of what he's known for. So not surprised that he's over here on this. Para running the Devil Jin to kind of play a little bit more supportive. You know, just kind of follow up against SJ a little bit as well too. Kai running the Yang, we got the Ang, and then Ramakino with his staple pick of the level 100 Baraza. You know, really good twos pick. You know, you got the axe, you got the blasters. Really interesting to see. So
yeah,
you're kind of winning.
The side stick as well, like side stick on the blaster skills so early. And also, like, N-Sig is really good combo option. Down-Sig can cut you off guard. And with the axe as well, like, N-Sig just one-shots you at 100 if you are off stage. I mean, it's really a meta pick character right now. It was like the Cross when it was Chronix in NA. Oh, SJ doesn't go for the D-Light Downer combo. That's kind of weird. Because if he went like, just N-Sig from there and just free combo. And the other guy gets stunned. But yeah, like, you can see Red Team is still a bit on the lead. And Kai doing really good right now with Shang. But yeah, Pera needs to watch out for the KOs here. Because if he dies fast, it's gonna be unlucky for him. And SJ is on the waiting game.
Oh, double compound, okay. There? Yeah, so I mean, you know, we heard from Ramakino, they were practicing twos. Oh, nice. And into N-Sig there. They were practicing a lot of twos, so I'm expecting to see some combos, some saves, perhaps. Kai had a moment there to save Ramakino, it seems like, but didn't quite get it. But nonetheless, I mean, first stock is going to be falling. Then Ramakino going down to their second. You know, everybody else is in a really rough spot right now. We saw the potential there for combo. Side stick does come out. Kai is able to get the knockout onto Para. Ground pound does come out.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Ramukino, oh my god! He just gets one shot by that 9 strength of Devil Jin. And now he's back on 1 stock and it's gonna be really hard to win it. So Ramokino just needs to stay neutral game and don't get hit a lot. So let Kaji do the hits here, but still Pera doing a lot of work here. Like he's just going for Kaji, and Kaji is already on 112 damage.
Yeah, their target has been swapped instantly. You know, they're more focusing now on Kai and
Combo
here
here.
potential coming in there. Oh, looking for another one, but hold
Oh.
up. Salah into there, down sync to charge it. Okay, nice interrupt there from Kai. Nonetheless, so I feel like the blue team, it's 2 stocks here to 4. They are getting worked. They are getting worked. They're getting targeted quite a lot. They aren't getting a potential, you know, they aren't getting the opportunity, I should say. Yeah, they aren't getting the opportunity to get any combos, to get any footing on the stage. But finally now, okay, we're starting to see some signs of life from them. Recovery here perhaps does connect onto SJ. Para gone off the bottom.
Misses
Oh,
the
hits
down
his
line.
own teammate. And Sig. Side Sig.
Oh, Pera needs to watch out for the combo here. Blasters get hit. Oh, wait. Ramokino running away. He doesn't want to get hit more. And SJ just finding hits here. Wait. Yeah, Ramokino is running away a lot, so that's good for him. Because if he gets one more hit, I think he's dead. But the bad side is Sky is getting hit here, and he's on 130 damage. And SJ just going for the hits here, and like hits, doesn't KO, and like again doesn't KO. Recurring hits, not okay. Side 6 hits, oh. And light.
And Kai here left in this 2v1, 192. And Light does connect off the weapon throw from Pera. The snipe from the heavens. And that's going to be the first game for Drunkenfists. And a really concerning start to this twos. Because, like we mentioned, I mean, the blue team losing the crew battles in a 2-0 fashion. It seems like now that, I mean, they have to win the twos. They have to win this 2v2s in order to push it to the 1v1 tiebreaker into having a chance of winning this whole entire set. And like I mentioned at the cruise, you know, we might just be looking down the barrel of a 2-0. Because the way that SJ and Power are playing it, they haven't missed a beat, they haven't missed a step. They're pulling out the combos when needed. They're targeting the right people. They're doing the right things. And we're seeing sort of from Kai and Ramokino some signs of synergy, but it's not enough. They need more to the table. And yeah, it's looking not so good at the moment for Team Katars. But I hope that, you know, it is a best of 5. We did lose the first game, but there's still 4 more games potentially to be played out. So I'm hoping that we see some signs of life from them in the blue team.
Yeah, so red team is just really strong under stars, so they're just doing really fast combos. And Ramokino with the ground pound almost getting KO at yellow damage, so that's really crazy to see. And that downer KOs, wow, he didn't have a chance to get back. And SJ right now going for the Ramokino ground pounds, nurse misses. Kai, nice coverage here, still needs to watch out because he's on 2 stocks. Ramokino needs to get the KO here fast for the blue team. And Dillar gets KO, and it's really bad for the blue team now. And Kai down 6 doesn't KO still. Nurse, SJ, Cider, oh my god, the gimp! That was really cool from SJ, and he loses the stock, but that was definitely worth it. Kai already on 1 stock, just 1 minute. This is 1 minute and he's on 1 stock.
Yeah, this is not a great spot to be in. You know, we saw in the game number 1 that the red team targeted on Ramokino. They targeted on him, and he was on his last stock for so long. But you know what? He stayed alive. He stayed alive. He tried his best, you know, to stay alive as much as he could. And when it came down to the 1v1s, the 2v1 situation, I mean, it was Kai nonetheless, but it was because of Ramokino falling early. The same thing in reverse could happen here. If Kai isn't careful, Kai gets dared. The side sig, but the recovery does make it by. SJ does lose their stock. He is down to his last. If I'm the blue team right now, I'd focus on SJ as much as I can. Get him out, try to push for the 2v1 and hope to, you know, win the 2v1 against Pera here, but side sig connects and Ramokino now left in the 2v1. In game number 1, where Kai was left with 1 stock to play with, Ramokino at least still has 2, but it's really only a matter of time. With a team like this, with SJ and Perla, it might be looking grim for them if they aren't careful.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Ramokino didn't go that much. He had the 2 stock, and Kai was on 1 stock, and Kai was still going. And that's why he lost the stock really fast. Like, he was just getting hit. Ramokino wasn't doing his job of staying Kai alive. But yeah, if Ramokino now gets the KO on SJ, he's gonna have a 1v1 versus Pera. And I don't know if he's gonna get it, but still, Blaster's really OP. Maybe he gets it, but oh my god, let's see the combo. Ensig? Oh, the platform saves him because if not, SG would have gotten the Ensig, but still, Ground Pound connects, and that's gonna be 2-0 for Red Team. If they win, they're just gonna win the wall set, and it's gonna be over. And they're kinda doing a speedrun right now.
Yeah, definitely speedrunning. And this would be absolutely crazy because not only would it be a 2-0, but it would be sweeping the whole entire Spirit Series battle. Because it would be a 2-0 in the crews, a 3-0 in the twos. We need to see some signs of life from the blue team. If they lose this game, it would be a 5-0. It would be a 5-0, 3-0, 3-0 in twos, 2-0 in twos. And we can't have that. We can't. If we're the blue team, this would be a horrible way to start off the season because we'll be going 0-2. 0-2 to start off, but it would be such a demotivator at the same time as well too. So the blue team needs to lock in. They need to lock in, and we just have to hold our stocks longer. We can't afford to let the Ensig. We can't afford to let the red team start off, getting stock deficits on us. We can't be in these positions where it's 1v1, where it's a 2v1 situation, We just need to see the blue team play more of a synergy, play more together, follow up with each other, save each other. We need to see more synergy from that, and that's what it comes down to. It just comes down to them being more synergized than the red team. Somehow, some way they need it.
Wait, good start from blue team here. They missed this combo, but still. Ramokino gets the recovery, misses the Ensig. Pera, no Optus here. Oh, and lights, okay, gets the recovery, doesn't KO still, Pera gets hit as well. SJ needs to watch out because if he gets skimmed here, it would be really bad, because 1 stock and 3 stocks is gonna be really hard. And you have seen it on the last games when it happened for the blue team. Oh, down 6 KOs. Wait, SJ, down 6, misses. Oh. Okay, he's back on off stage, he's trying to stay alive here. Strider from Pera, doesn't KO. Delight. Oh, doesn't KO still the nurse? Kaye waiting here. Oh, misses the end like here. Did I record? Okay, that's it. So, SG just needs to run here. Pera needs to do the hard work right now. And it's gonna be really bad for him because going orange damage is gonna be like 2 hits away on this map. Ensig? It's not KO still. Recovery downer, okay. Kaye, good option here. SG doesn't make it back. He was on the corner and didn't get it. And Pera right now, 2 stocks on orange, and the blue team is on yellow.
Yeah, this is a really good spot to be in, If it's any time to lock in, I mean, like I said, it's definitely this time, and we're seeing, some really good signs of life from them. Potentials of the combo, even if it's just 1-2 hits, that's massive. That's all that we need. But I want to see them still work with this lead and capitalize on the lead. The game is not over just as yet. We have a lead, but we need to maintain it. And we need to get out. We need to rack up damage onto SJ's last stock. Get him out potentially early. So we can get that 2v1 onto Pera. But hold up. It's even. Even stocks here. SJ on 55 damage. Everybody else on the last. And if SJ holds on his stock here and Pera is able to rack up some damage on either Ramokino or Kaye, it's basically even. And folks, yeah, this game is not the blue team's won just as yet. But it could be. If they could just continue their lead.
Oh, really good from blue team here. So they red team traded stock, so that was really good for them. But right now they are really damaged here because the 1 hit away is gonna get the KO here on this map. And Ramokino knows it, misses the delay recovery here. Wait, Pera and Enlights, side 6 from Kaye, doesn't get the KO. Oh yes, he didn't have any options here. So it's now 2v1 for blue team, and Pera gets sidearm, and that's the KO. So it's gonna be 2-1 for red team, and this is the wake up call for blue team. So now they have to win again. So this is, I think, if red team won, it was gonna be the first clean sweep from the Spirit Series, I think. Or yeah.
It was going to be the first clean sweep of the season, so it's nice to see at least a blue team lock in here. But it just goes to show, that SJ and Pera, they could lose some games. That they're not an undefeated team. That they're not a team that is completely undefeated. But I mean, hey man, the way that they've been playing, they sure as well almost maybe. But nonetheless, Kaye and Ramokino able to put 1 point up on the board here in the 2v2 space, but they have to produce 2 more of those games because they're still a match point. You can't let that game get to your head, and also you have to keep in consideration that you just won that game. Now, how does SJ and Pera answer back? How do they adapt? And then in terms of Kaye and Ramokino's end, they still want to stay alive to push us to the game 5. They need to adapt to their adaptation. So it's like a game of chess. You gotta think 5 moves ahead. You gotta think, 6 moves ahead of your opponent in order to win the set. So Same thing here, coming in from Kai and Ramakino. They need to be thinking ahead. They need to keep up their head, keep it high, because they need to win this game to push it to game 5.
Yeah, so reverse 3-2 for blue team would be crazy. And it would be really bad for Pear because he's gonna go for the tiebreaker. And if the tiebreaker happens with this reverse, I don't know how's gonna go the mental for Pear.
Yeah, we talk about the mental for Para, but also the mental of Jukin as well too. You know, after losing the crew battle portion, you obviously know his mental is not in a good state, especially starting off in the second game. But hold up, getting back to the action here, Charge on the side saying they were able to take out Kai, Para down to his second as well too. I mean, you know, it's even across the board right now, but my eyes are on, yep, SJ going off the right side. Ramakino might be soon here to follow, but if he holds on to Stocky, that would be massive for the blue team. Looking for the knockout into Para, going for the ground pound. Nobody home though.
Yeah, so
Oh,
blue team just realized they just have to focus one guy, and they are focusing Pear now, and it's working really well because if they get one player out, it's gonna be 3 combos. And the bad side right now is Kai is 1 stock. Oh, and Sig misses the punish as well. What's happening here? They're just not hitting anyone. And Kai, okay, on the right side, Pera recovers here. A lot of damage versus Kai. Kai needs to watch out because if he is on 75 damage, Ramukin is on 52 on the second stock. Oh, okay, gets the KO on Pera. SJ on the offstage here. Ramukino down there misses. Sider hits. And that's gonna be a really good lead. And Red Team needs to KO Kai here because if they don't do it, it's gonna be really hard to get the win. And Kai doing a really good job right now. Wait, Ensik doesn't hit. Kai going backstage. Oh. SJ trying to find down 6, doesn't find it. Ramukino misses the follow-up. Sidesick KOs, and that's gonna be a 2v1 for the red team. And Ramukino, 2 stocks.
Oh no.
It's gonna be hard for him. They're both on yellow stock.
Oh,
And
no, yeah.
Ramukino needs to do a crazy job
Wait.
here. Oh.
Ooh, Charge of the Instinct was hoping to catch him jumping, but the Haymaker does connect from Para, and Para's gonna get the knockout. And just like that, it's everybody on their last stock here. But the damage lead is in favor of the blue team, but they need to win this one. They need to win this 2v1. Ramakino needs to play his cards right, play a picture-perfect game. Can't get hit in a combo, can't waste a GC like that, because the red team is gonna capitalize and rack up damage on that stock. Last stock here, Ramakino fades, and it's a 3-1. The blue team is gonna be going home in a 2-0. The first 2-0 of the season. The red team, Drunkenfists, puts it up on the board. 3-1 in the cruise, 2-0 in the twos. What a performance from the Drunkenfists.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my God.
that was a crazy combo. Like Ramukino couldn't do anything, and that's gonna be crazy stock from them. And yeah, you can see Drunkenfist need to be watched out because now they're the first team to get 2-0 up in the series. And I think right now they're gonna be probably qualified because they won, and if you won 2 times, I think you're gonna go for the top 4. I don't know. We have to see.
It's too early in the season to know who's going to be doing, like how the top 4 is going to be playing out, but nonetheless, I mean, this is a really good start for Drunken Fist. You know, winning their first game against Gunnarzone, that was like considered to be an upset. I mean, in the 1v1 Cyber, I still remember it. It was game number 3 where, I mean, Avalanche had him on match point, and Pepper was able to make the reverse comeback. So for them to go from a reverse comeback to 2-0ing their next team, the performance that they put up today was it was immaculate. It was immaculate to see. It was a wonderful performance, not only from SJ and Para. You know, we just saw SJ and Para got a 3-1 victory, but you got to give it up as well to Dissident, Ripley, and Pepe. 2-0 against people like Jukin, Easy, and Bluefire. That is a wonderful performance. Sleeper performance coming in from those 3 players. And I believe we are going to be getting Pepe in
yeah,
here.
I'm asking him if he's gonna do post.
Yeah, Pepe is gonna be coming in. So,
okay.
what's up, Pepe? How's it going, man?
What up? What up?
How are you feeling after that crew battle performance?
I was very proud and impressed by Dissident. I played some spells with him to, like, I don't know, maybe get him a little bit better, and it seems to work out. Seems it worked. I don't know how he won against Duken, but somehow he won.
Yeah, I mean, you did a crazy job there on the crew battles. Like, you took Duken out on the first time, then you took another stock, like, probably MVP behavior. So,
But
I
I
don't
was
know.
locked. I was trying to do way better than last fucking Spirit Series.
Yeah, I kinda see it. I was raging, to be honest. But yeah, like, still, you were like my old teammate, so I have to acknowledge that you got better. You told me, now that I can play, I will do better. And you proved that me right. So, congrats on that. And yeah, any shoutouts you wanna do or tell anything for the viewers?
I don't know. Subscribe to Dopely. But I hope the stream will be like watchable later because I can't scroll back on the stream and I want to see the fucking casting on my game.
Yeah, it will be.
Both
The
will
VOD
be
up.
up. Yeah.
Alrighty, that's perfect.
Also,
Alright, well,
there will
congrats on
be
the victory, Pepe. Congrats on the victory, Pepe, and good luck in your battles ahead.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Alrighty.
Oh, you guys take care.
Take
Bye
care.
bye.
Take care, guys.
Alrighty.
Alright.
And Doble, I mean, what do you got to make of that intense matchup that we just saw, that intense series battle?
I mean, I was gonna prepare myself for a tiebreaker 1v1, but they just proved me wrong. They just did it. They just 2-0, took Katars out, and they're just putting themselves on the map saying, we are the strongest team here, and we're gonna win everything.
Yeah, I mean, that was a massive play. And just to kind of, I mean, I know, well, chat can't see it, but that puts them up in first place right now with a game count of 4-1, a set count of 2-0. That puts the Drunkenfists up in the first place spot here. And yeah, it sets them up really good for this round robin phase. Team Katars actually is going to be... Yeah, because they lost in the fashion of a 2-0, they're going to be at the bottom 6 standing right now off of that loss. Gunnarzone in the 5th standing, also going 0-2, but game count wise, it's 2-4 right now. 40 Reason Night, you guys are in the 4th place spot. Dark Michael in 3rd at the moment, and El Miton Zilogy Duchess, they are in the 2nd standing spot. So, I mean... The round robin is definitely, it's shaping up really nicely. It's shaping up really nicely. We're seeing a mixture of everything, a mixture of close matchups, you know, predicted matchups, even upsets in the making, and you know, I feel like it's honestly a really good start to the season. I'm looking forward to the rest of the season ahead. Just to kind of give you all an update, this is the last battle of round 2. Dark Michael and El Miton Zilogy, they will be both DQing their matches, so we will be going to the buffer weekend, which is going to be at the end of the season. If they do choose to run it back, then we do have that, of course. But with that being said, just to kind of give you all an update as to what matches are upcoming next weekend, we have Katars versus El Miton Zilogy Duchess, Drunkenfists versus 40 Degrees a Night, Dark Michael versus Gunnarzone, and those would be the 3 matches for next weekend, hopefully.
So we have 40 Degrees a Night versus Drunkenfists. Oh, I'm gonna see my old teammates. Let's go.
That would be definitely interesting to see. Yeah, it would be a nice matchup to see here. Drunkenfists on a 2-0 victory streak right now, and you know, 40 Degrees a Night, they're definitely, you guys are, you know, have found some sort of new beginnings, I'd say, here in the season. And it's definitely going to be, that's going to be an interesting matchup, and all the other matches are going to be interesting indeed. So definitely, I'm looking forward to it. Double. Is there anything? Well, actually, it is your stream, so
I'll say,
thank you for...
So first of all, thank you everyone for staying on this stream today. Also for the YouTube watchers, hello. We love to see Spirit Ram doing really good on YouTube as well. And the bots will be there. And yeah, Hockey, anything you wanna say to the audience?
No, just thank you, Double, for streaming here today. Thank you for the viewers for watching. And the action isn't done. The action isn't done. There's more action going to be next weekend, of course, for more round robin action. But it's only just cooking up. This is the first 2 weekends. There's still 4 more left, and I'm really excited for what's ahead and what the matchups are going to be like. So thank you so much, Double, for having me. And yeah, Double, you can close this one out.
Yeah. So thank you everybody, and we'll see next time.